Hi guys. Today I'm going to tell you why I think the Elder Scrolls series is going down and my thoughts about it. The reason why is because they recently released a trailer like a month ago about Elder Scrolls Online. We have known about Elder Scrolls Online for a little bit without any information whatsoever except for Game Informers and topics like that and topics behind it and like the makings of the game. I'm sorry if I sound really weird, because I just woke up. And because I recently thought of one of my favorite YouTubers back then. I don't even know what his name was anymore, but he played Oblivion, and he played throughout the whole game. He did the whole game, and then he beat the Shivering Isles, and he stopped right there, and I never saw him do anything else because he just didn't do anything. My all-time favorite Elder Scrolls game were Morrowind, Oblivion, and Skyrim. The ways I like it from 1 to 3 is Oblivion, Morrowind, like Oblivion's first, Morrowind's second, Skyrim is third, of course, and you guys are probably like, why? Why did you think Skyrim with better graphics? And wait, that's exactly why. Because just because it has better graphics doesn't mean it's more fun. I'll always remember Oblivion. That was like my all-time favorite game I'd always play. I even got a new TV for it because I got HDMI for it because I thought that was like that. And then like in 2008 and 2009, no, 2009 was when the game was created. Yeah, I always played it. That's like all I played. I never played anything else because I was trying to beat the game. Then the DLC came out. $30. Wow. But it was totally worth it. Because the Shivering Isles, oh my god, that was so fun. It was so long. It was so scary too. Oblivion always gives you the creepy music and the creepy sounds where you can only hear like this like ominous music. And it's so awesome. Because the Shivering Isles was so awesome. It gave you really good weapons that you looked online for walkthroughs to how to get it. Back then it wasn't called Let's Plays, it was called walkthroughs. Well, it was called Let's Plays, but it wasn't just called whatever plays Skyrim or whatever. And it was called Let's Plays and walkthroughs. I don't even think they have that anymore. They used to put the game, whatever game number it was, in the part whatever, and then say something funny about it, because it's funny. Like I do that now. I did Amnesia. Don't come over here. And that was a pretty stupid video because that was before I got my Blue Yeti and it sounded like crap, which I sound like crap right now. I'm gonna go back to Shivering Isles. The Shivering Isles was so well done that I loved it. It was free roam too. It was like you played another game of it. And of course Skyrim brought back whatever that old guy was, the crazy guy, and Shivering Isles. They didn't bring back his servant, of course. I don't know why, because whatever the heck his name was, Honkor or whatever. Because I mean, you made your own monster in the game. You made your own monster in Shivering Isles. When you killed the Cyclops because you had to get past the It was so well done. You had to find this one girl that would give you like poison eye, and there's always ways to do it. You could use stealth, or you could just mess it up and have to kill them yourself. The mods also, those were amazing. There was a buttload of mods. There was a Chuck Norris mod. There was a Predator versus Alien mod. It was so amazing. I mean, there was so much in the game. It was like playing Amnesia and then finding out that there were custom stories that people made, and there's millions of them. It's like the mods are custom stories, basically. The things I liked about Shivering Isles, I just want to talk about Shivering Isles because it was long. Shivering Isles was long. That's another thing I loved about it. It was really hard. You had to strategize. A lot of the time I had to look at a walkthrough for it. And which really takes the fun away from it. But I mean, it was so hard that I couldn't even stand it. Oblivion was a game about traveling. It was fast travel. But the thing about fast travel is you had to know, you have to know, or you've had to been to that place before. That like takes away fast travel basically, because Oblivion, whenever you first get your quest to go there, you can't fast travel there because it's a new place that you've never heard of before. It hasn't been on the map. They always made videos about the best weapons, and they didn't do that in Skyrim. Some people did, but yeah, other people didn't, because they thought, well, he already made ones for Oblivion. Why do we have to make ones for Skyrim? I'm not really going to talk about Morrowind because I don't even remember it. Okay, what am I going to talk about? Oh yeah, back to the Shivery Isles again. The monster part. When she killed the Cyclops, you had to recreate a Cyclops. It gave you choices of Cyclops. You could have like really long legs, really short arms, and then you could choose the weapon, the head, the armor. It was so cool. It was so well done that you wanted to play more and you wanted to have more. Yet Shivering Isles was the only DLC from it. I bought the Shivering Isles like a day after it came out, that I didn't even know it came out because I knew Oblivion itself was awesome. I didn't even finish the Shivering Isles before I beat Oblivion. I played Oblivion and got the weapon, beat Shivering Isles because I knew the weapons were so awesome. That was one of the main problems about the game, was you couldn't find really that well weapons. That if you had to buy, you basically had to buy weapons. Let me think. Back to the original Oblivion game. Whenever you had to close the Oblivion portals, the first one, I thought I was done with Oblivion portals the first time, because that took forever. My God, dude, you guys probably remember, if you have played Oblivion and beat it, the Oblivion gates were freaking annoying because they were so hard. They were so, like, you needed really good armor, and there were like 18 of them that you had to close during the whole game. They were so long too. It took like an hour to close one Oblivion portal. It was just so hard that you would have to redo it all over again. Saving, that's one thing I really liked about the game, was saving. There was a maximum save lots, but that was like 300. And yeah, I filled up 300 easily. Then I started deleting my first ones, and I was like, oh, I remember those memories. Should I delete it? Because whenever you delete a memory from your computer, you're like, oh. You're probably still like annoyed about me ranting about it. But Skyrim. I'm gonna go back to Skyrim, or going to go to Skyrim. Okay, why did I hate Skyrim, and why do I kind of hate Oblivion? They both brought you back at a place that you never even known before. I mean, Oblivion, you were in a prison, and it was so not well done that I almost hated the game the first time I got it. I don't remember when I exactly started getting Elder Scrolls. I forgot when I first got introduced to Elder Scrolls, I think. It was on my PS3 anyways. It was the one that overheated. That's why it overheated, was because I played so much freaking Oblivion. And Modern Warfare 2, of course. Skyrim. Okay, back to Skyrim and Oblivion. It's like you start off at a random person, but then they make you let you make your face. The facial thing I thought was better in Oblivion than it was in Skyrim, because there were so much tools that I didn't even know, which was a down thing, because why don't they have simple tools? Because of course they want you to be good at everything you did. For PC, it ruined the game if you did cheats on Oblivion and Skyrim, because there was this thing in Oblivion where you could go to a room and you could spawn weapons and spawn armor, spawn the best weapons. Like, you could spawn Shivering Isle weapons, and if you even haven't bought the DLC. Skyrim, back to Skyrim. It also brought you off at a random spot. You're in like wagon being pulled by a horse. And you're about to get your head butchered off, which you don't know. You didn't know that you're a prisoner. Well, from your handcuffs. Well, you might have thought, but you didn't know you were gonna get butchered. You only found that out once you see someone get butchered. But of course, you're so lucky. You're so lucky to live. In both of the games, you're the luckiest person in the world. Because in Oblivion, the king saw you in your dream, and he was like, "I've seen you in my dream before." It was really weird because he looked ugly as crap. He was so like old, and he died the next second. You didn't really last even like an hour with him because he died. Spoilers, which is really not a spoiler because it's not even at the end of the game, and you would have found out yourself. And like if you played the game, just like put it in your PS3 and then played 15 minutes after, of course, doing the facial expressions, and then he could be dead because he died by a thing that's so stupid. It stops you in a cutscene, and it makes this random guy come out of the wall out of some random thing. Like, it's so not well done. I mean, why the heck was... How did someone know he was there? How did someone know that he was right there? He even said he was about to die too. He was like, I'm not gonna last long, or something like that. And then he dies right there. And then you kill the guy right there. And then there's a guy that says he's gonna leave, or he's gonna stay here with the body. And there's a way you can steal the amulet off of him. Which, if you don't know, the amulet is the most annoying thing in the game that you need for the whole game, which you don't get until like the middle or the end of the game, somewhere near there. And I mean, if you could steal it from there, because people who played Amnesia or Oblivion know how annoying it is to get the amulet. Getting the amulet was so annoying. There's a part when you had to do a spell on a thing. I literally needed to do a let's play for a walkthrough, see a walkthrough for it. It didn't even work the first time I did it, so I had to redo from a save and just redo that, and it still didn't work. And the thing about Oblivion is, if you get arrested, you can't talk to people. You can't do quests that you were like main quests. You have to wait till you're out of jail or something like that. They untrust you with weapons too. That's pretty cool though. If you have your weapon out while you're talking to them, sometimes they won't talk to you because they feel threatened, or sometimes they'll talk to you and not give you the information. Oh my God, was there a lot of bribing in that game? There's a cheat where you can get a buttload of money, and yeah, it's probably patched by now, but or not, because Oblivion wasn't really updated that much. Well, actually it was when I played it, which was 2010 and 2009. They updated it quite a bit through those times. Oblivion was my all-time favorite. I gotta put it down there. And now that I've talked about which game's my favorite, now I want to talk about why I think it's gonna go down. The reason why is because they already made like 5 games. Whatever the first game was, Daggerfall, Morrowind, Oblivion, Skyrim, and that's it. Grand Theft Auto is not stopping. I mean, they've already had a release date, trailer for the next one. They probably, you never know. It's like the Saw series. They stopped at 10 or so. I forgot which one. I think it's 10 or 11. That was a good series though. I loved it. I loved the Saw movies. They were pretty retarded at the end, but you know, they were pretty good. I don't know why, but I loved seeing people die. Not in a psycho way, but it was so cool seeing the traps and see what they did. It's just so awesome. Especially the blood in 3D, or whatever one of them was. The picture was even the pig guy or whatever grabbing someone at a TV screen. And usually when I sneeze, I make a really weird sound. I'm like, yeah, and yeah. Oh, it's about to come in. Skyrim's awesome. I'm not sick, it's just so early in the morning. It's literally 8:02, but yet none of my parents are awake. Back to thing. But usually when they make a game where it's only multiplayer, which the only game I really know about that is AVP Reloaded, which is like a PS3 game. PC game on Steam, which I think it's terrible. It's like Grand Theft Auto, but it's way worse. It's pretty slow on my computer too. If they only make like a non-single player game, it's usually close to the end of the series. And yeah, that's why my reasons and why I think Oblivion is way better than Skyrim. Of course, Oblivion and Morrowind are like tied when it comes to that. I love looking at Oblivion series too. The old series. It literally made me cry when I saw the end of the game because I was like, I watched all of these episodes that probably lasted like a day or so if I watched them all again through that. I wish I could remember what the guy's name was that did the thing, but hopefully I'll find out someday because I really want to go back to his videos. Hope you guys enjoy. Please like, favorite, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye.